Hello, my shadows, and welcome to my top 5 Disney princesses. In honor of the new Disney princess Moana, I have decided to list my top 5 Disney princesses and explain why they're my favorite. Disclaimer: this is strictly my opinion, but if you disagree or have a difference of opinion, I would love to know who your top favorites are and why. And yes, some of these girls listed aren't princesses, but Disney lists them as such. Without further ado, my top 5 Disney princesses. Number 5. The belle of the ball, Belle. Quirm. Just like I am. Unlike most princesses are portrayed, she isn't a ditz in the least, and is very strong-willed. Reason number 2. She learns to look at man's heart instead of their outer appearance. I think it's awesome that Belle learns to look beneath the surface and into the interior, rather than just the exterior. Reason 3. She took her dad's place, like Mulan, but still, and she became the prisoner to Beast. She put her father before herself and cast her freedom aside for the sake of her family. That's powerful. Reason number 4. She's got a girl next door kind of beauty that might be missed without someone looking closely enough. But, let's be real, who doesn't think she's beautiful? Reason number 5. She's not one to beat around the bush or sugarcoat things. Instead of being coaxed into a pity date with Gaston, she turned him down. Albeit not very politely, but it's still great that she won't allow herself to be pressured into something she doesn't want to do. Number 4. Rapunzel. Oh, Blondie is all that in a bag of chips. She not only has a flawless appearance, but has the kind of heart that either makes you sick or makes you melt. Reason number 1. Her heart. Like I said, she has a heart of gold and dreams with all her might. Even though she runs into trouble during her journey, she still makes time for a group of rough-around-the-edges men to encourage them to work towards their own desires. Reason 2. She's got hair for days! She has the ability to heal with her hair. Who wouldn't want to be able to do that? She could pass for a medical nin in Naruto. Well, at least she would have been able to if not for that dramatic event of hers. Reason number 3. She's radiant! Need I say more? Okay, that's kind of shallow, but whatever. Reason number 4. She walks around barefoot without a care in the world. She doesn't care at all. This can be seen as a double-edged sword because, yeah, she could step on broken glass or worse, but at least she doesn't care what others think of her. Reason number 5. Even though she's sweet and compassionate, she's equally tough and passionate, willing to do whatever it takes to meet her goal and to start another one. Gotta love that drive. Reason number 6. Her artistic capability. I, myself, enjoy drawing and want to start painting soon, so it's pretty cool to find a princess that likes to do the same. Number 3. Tiana. Now, my girl Tiana has been serving up slayage since the day she was born. I love her and identify with her, sharing in her heritage and strivings. Reason number 1. Her work ethic is inspiring. To set your mind and keep it set can be challenging, but she makes it look effortless and, of course, looks good while doing it, you know? How? Because she's just that fly. Reason number 2, her attitude. Her sass levels are off the charts, and I like that she won't take a mess from anybody. Reason number 3, she's strong on her own and naturally inclined to be independent, but she has enough trust to set aside that independent spirit and depend on someone when the situation calls for it. So, she won't let pride get in the way or anything like that. Reason 4, her realistic response to being turned into a frog. Instead of just shrugging and rolling with it, she actually freaks out about it. I mean, I do like people that can just be chill no matter what comes their way and roll with the punches, but I think this reaction gives a sense of realism and fleshes out her character even further. Reason number 5, she's an overcomer. I can't even begin to imagine the insurmountable pain and grief she must have felt after losing her daddy. But instead of letting it get her down too much, she keeps going and pressing onward to her dream. Her story almost made me want to open my own restaurant, and that's pretty good. She has this likable and enticing personality that makes you want to be friends with her, and I can't help but love it. Number 2, Pocahontas. Reason 1, we're both Native American. Yep, sounds like a solid reason to me. Reason 2, in the movie she stands between two armies of people, her own and the invaders that want to rip her land out from beneath her feet. And that takes a strong person to do so. I think there's a common theme of why I admire these girls so much, and that they're all brave and I want and need to be the same. Reason number 3, her hair is gorgeous. I love her hair and its raven shade. Reason number 4, I love the tribal marking as it identifies whom she is and serves as a reminder to not lose sight of herself, which can be difficult in a world that attempts to crush your individuality and strip it away. Reason 5, the land she lives on is so serene and lovely. I would love to live there. How many times have I said love? You guys can count it if you want. But I would just love to live there and dangle my feet in the water while listening to the sounds of birds chirping and the soft sounds of the river, lulling you into a peaceful frame of mind. Reason 6. I know she doesn't end up with John Smith in real life, but I like that they were together because I'm a huge fan of interracial relationships. I also admire that the two put aside their differences in a sort of star-crossed lovers way and long to be together. Now, the moment you've all maybe sorta kind of been waiting for, my number 1 princess is Mulan, even though she's not technically a princess. Now, she's my number 1 for several reasons. Number 1, she has an admirable amount of courage. To not only put your life on the line by impersonating a soldier, she did it for her father. A beautiful sentiment and a testament to how beautiful of a person she was. Not only was she brave, but let's be honest, I would never actually take scissors to my own hair and chop it. Like, that takes some serious guts. Number 2, she had to go through rigorous training after, as far as I know, not having done much of any physical training except for her daily chores, like feeding the chickens. Reason number 3, her makeup removal skills. I mean, really. During the scene for Reflection, she wipes her makeup clean in less time than it takes for someone to snatch their weave off during a K-pop comeback or an intense fighting scene in Naruto Shippuden. I don't care too much for makeup, but you gotta admit, that's quite the feat. Reason 4, not only did she save China, she looked pretty bomb while doing it. Yes, I know there are historical inaccuracies in the portrayal like Pocahontas, but she looked as gorgeous as ever, and I absolutely adore her. Well, that's all for my top 5 Disney princesses. I might rant or vent on my least favorites one day, but overall, this was fun and I look forward to more top 5s of everything. Bye guys, and smiles all around.